I'm Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage, Oklahoma, here with Tyler Griffin. He is a pro fighter, going to be fighting on June 13th in Choctaw, Oklahoma. Tyler, you have been basically training MMA for many years in various fighting styles, and you have a lot of accomplishments under your belt. Recently, the 2014 Pan Am Championship. Tell us about that, and tell us about any other accomplishments you've had.
Yeah, I haven't fought in the cage in about 3 years. I've been primarily focused on my jiu-jitsu game, and some of that came to fruition this year when I won the Pan Ams, 2014 Pan Ams as a blue belt, and got my purple belt on the podium from Robert Drysdale. Just excited to be back in the cage and put all the training that I've dedicated myself to work, put it to use.
You briefly mentioned it. You've been out of the cage for 3 years, but both of your pro fights were wins, so why the long break?
Well, kids. I told my wife when our first child was born I would take a year off. Took that year off, and during that time really just decided to dedicate myself to jiu-jitsu, and since that have recently just got back on that grind with everything else, and ready to just get back in and mix it up some more.
I totally understand that, having 4 kids of myself, that sometimes you've got to put the career and other things on hold for what's more important. You know, the next thing is you are a co-owner to an MMA gym yourself, Oklahoma Mixed Martial Arts in Edmond. Does that give you an advantage because you have access to the gym 24 hours a day, and do you feel like that gives you a leg up in this game?
Oh, definitely. It's nice to be a part of something, you know, that you have access to all the time. Also, my partner is my coach. Seth Norman's a great coach, so I get a lot of his undivided attention and work. So definitely works as a benefit for me.
Awesome. What exactly would you consider your fighting style? I mean, I know you're a jiu-jitsu guy, but is that primarily what you consider yourself, or? Yes,
ma'am. I consider myself a jiu-jitsu fighter. I consider my stand-up really good as well, but I would call myself a jiu-jitsu fighter.
That's definite strength for you. Well, thank you so much, Tyler. We look forward to seeing you June 13th. It's been a long time since we've seen you in that cage. And do you feel like that, you know, you're kind of rusty going in, or do you feel like this has just made you stronger?
Definitely just stronger. I have great training partners and do a lot of sparring all the time. Make sure that I'm used to getting hit and everything that comes along with the full MMA fights. So I feel real strong. Don't feel like the break's going to really hurt me at all.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing it. Thank you so much, Tyler.